Hi everyone, so I just wanted to do a quick video explaining what these new tiers are. I've done 3 tiers now. The £5 one remains exactly the same. There's no difference with that, just to watch the videos. But I've also introduced. Just wanted to look at this one in this video. It's called the Workshop Student, £12 a month, and it basically includes these learning packs, which is a PDF file containing everything you'll need to know to follow that lesson, all the photographs and whatnot, high-res photos, printable traceables, which is basically like a simplified line, like pencil sketch of the painting. Just so if you're a, if you prefer to work with sketches, if you're a complete beginner, or for anyone really, um, it's helpful. I'll show you the PDF now. And the other thing is just a watercolor sent you every now and again. But I think it's the PDF that is the main value in this one. So actually, let me just get to the top first. So this is the PDF that is at the bottom as an attachment in every post I do on this tier. So there's a quick explanation about the workshop pack, about the PDF, and a few little details here and there. Right. So this is the last one I did, the painting I've just posted. So that's a finished picture. The difference is the photographs on this, unlike the photographs I post on the normal Patreon posts, they're compressed. Patreon automatically compresses them, whereas in this PDF file they're the original size, so they're all high resolution, so that can be blown up and just zoomed in and do whatever you want. And you can use them for, you can print them off, you can use them for wallpaper on your computer, you can do anything you want with them. So this is the last painting I did, which was the mountain view cabin. Um, So you can zoom right in and see all sorts of details in there. But I've done close-up photographs anyway. But I'll show those in a sec. So this is the painting, and then this is the sketch. So if you prefer working from a sketch, um, this I think this would be helpful. Now I just need to clarify: I don't actually sketch myself, right? So I haven't done this sketch myself. What I've done, I've used an app, and I've put the finished painting into the app and asked it to produce a simple pencil sketch of the painting. So this is the actual painting. It's the exact composition and everything, but I've used an app to create the sketch. The idea is I post this tier first, so you get all the reference material, and then I post the video afterwards, so you can look at all the photographs, see what's coming. You can look at the sketch, so you've got an idea of exactly how I'm going to go about painting it. This is actually traceable as well. You can either use. I do explain. It says there. There's 3 ways at the bottom about how to get this sketch onto your watercolor paper. The details are below at the bottom of the PDF, but quickly, you can either use carbon paper, put your watercolor paper on your desk, then a piece of carbon paper, and then this sketch, and you just use a pencil or a biro, whatever, to do it out, like we used to do at school, or in those duplicate books you've used. There's also the lightbox method, where if you haven't got a lightbox, you can just hold it. If you just hold this up against a window with the sun behind it, and then you put your watercolor paper over the top of it, and then you can trace. Or ultimately, you do it freehand. I suppose the ideal is you learn to do it freehand at the end of the day. Um, but that sketch is there for anybody who wants to use it. Um, Moving down, there's then some close-ups. Again, it's all high-resolution photographs, so you can zoom right in, see exactly what's going on in the painting. So you can see every little detail, what's going on in there. Go right in there. So if I zoom back out again, so that's the actual cabin that I've done. That just scrapes it out with the card, like I do all my little cabins, buildings. Um, Close up of the rocks and the little birds there. A few more rocks. And then there's the trees, close up of the foliage and the dry brush height style. That's the trees at the other side. Just use a small light there just to flick them up, close up of those. And then we've got the reeds in the foreground. So they're the close-ups of the paintings. Now, another thing I've included, when I used to do my books, what I was doing was using frame stills from the video as photographs, and then I put those photographs in the books, and that's exactly what I've done here. Books are so time consuming, but I do like the idea of offering this kind of tuition. So I thought I'll do it in these, I'll add it to these PDF files as well. So this is the same painting. Everything in this PDF is from that specific painting I've just done. So you can see frame stills from the video. So that's the first. You can see the initial wash going on. Then I've added a few more darks, predominantly ultramarine, Payne's grey. Continued down. The next step, you can still start putting in the mountains there and starting to scrape them in. Then I put in the tree line with the reflections below. I'm just watching the time. There's only a 10-minute limit on these videos I'm doing on these, so I'm just watching the time here. The sword liner on the left-hand side trees. So it's exactly the same format how I used to do the books. But I thought, because the books are so time-consuming and expensive to produce as well and to buy, printing ain't getting any cheaper. I thought I'll do the book format, or I'll do it in these PDFs. I think it'd work a lot better and give more value to this tier. And hopefully, some of you might get the benefit of it. So I've scraped in the cabin. So you're basically just watching the painting build up from scratch. Here I put the foreground in. Started adding a few more trees on the right hand side. And then finished it off with the little birds. And then there's our finished painting. And then below that, we've got a list of everything that I use, everything that I've used. You got the brushes, all the different paints, the paper, the little extras you don't even think about. I use the collapsible jar. It's got a sharpish lip on it, which does take quite a lot of the water out of the hake. So your tea towel that I'm holding doesn't get quite as soaked. And then just a simple checklist for you to go through. Very basic checklist, just to get into your good habits. And then at the bottom here, I've just got these, just explain these 3 ways how you can get the PDF sketch onto your watercolour paper using the window, the lightbox method, carbon paper or graphite transfer paper, and then the scribble method, where you just use a sort of light pencil. Just go over it with a light pencil, a soft pencil, and then flip it over, and then go over it harder on the other side, and then that light pencil transfers onto your watercolour paper. It's just 3 simple methods of getting that sketch onto your paper, or ideally, just learn to do it freehand, because ultimately that's what you want to be doing. You don't want to be tracing stuff. You want to be learning to do it freehand. So that's the PDF file that will be attached. That's attached to the last painting I did, and this PDF pack will be attached then to every painting I do from now on. So that's the £12 workshop student tier main value benefit. Let me know what you think. Put some comments, a bit of feedback, comments down below. I hope you think it's a good addition and a valuable asset to the site. I'll continue to try and come up with new ideas, and keep everything evolving, really. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next video.